What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Dan Reacts. I'm Dan. This is my reaction channel. I am joined by the super awesome Addie. How's it going?
Oh my god, it's going great.
I had to give you a name because
you.
I forgot the last time.
I know. I was not offended, but you know, it shows how you feel. So
it was a mixture of I forgot, and I also just kind of ran out of names to interchange. I think I've gone through most of the complimentary titles a person could have.
You know what? Have your excuses.
I
just know.
I'll add.
I've become accustomed to a certain level of hosting.
Get out of here.
Just kidding.
I'll add the exquisite, awesome Addie K.
Oh my god. Okay.
Because you look amazing right now.
Thank you so much.
Good. You really came together for this episode.
I pulled it together.
You pulled it together. You're here. You're doing the damn thing.
It's a miracle that I'm here and that I'm doing
Getting her out of the bed or out of the couch or wherever she's laying down is always a challenge. So
I did it.
We're here. We did it.
We did it. I'm so excited.
Going into this episode, we're almost halfway through the season. How you feeling so far? Definitely a great season, right?
I'm feeling so good about this season, and I'm just trying to maintain my naivete.
Yeah.
And I don't think anything bad's gonna happen.
Nothing.
I think it's just gonna be smooth sailing.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, that's a great way to look at it. I don't know that I can.
I don't know what in the past 3 seasons has made me feel this way.
But to your defense, it has gone really well these last 4 episodes. For the most part, every character that we like has had some positive, except for Tyrion.
Except for Tyrion.
Tyrion's the only one.
But I also, and I hate to say this because I feel obviously I don't know what happens, but I just feel Tyrion's gonna be fine.
Something about it just kind of makes it feel like it's
he's always fine.
Yeah.
He always gets out.
Yeah, it's kind of like
if
Harry Potter.
If they kill him off, I would be very upset.
Devastated.
Yeah.
Devastated.
Yeah.
Hey, we had to ask, they just killed Joffrey, which for the audience was a huge olive branch the showrunners were giving us.
Yeah,
so it's
they were we're sorry.
But now that the slate's clean.
Yeah.
Because we were just handed this present. Yeah, and now it's we had to owe them.
I don't know. None of them are gonna die. I think everybody's gonna be fine.
Let's hope, right? I'm really excited for this episode. I think we should waste no more time, so let's get right into it. Game of Thrones, Season 4, Episode 5.
Woo!
It's such a,
Game of Thrones, Season 4, Episode 5. Here's the name, and here's the date, and the title, and the length of time, and this and that.
I don't know the title of this one.
Yeah. I wouldn't expect you to.
Well, some of them I do. Cheers. Halfway through. Season 4.
Cheers.
Halfway through. Halfway through. I'm, sad. It always goes so much quicker than I think it's going to. With Lord of the Rings, once we were, on the 3rd movie, I was it's over.
How did we get here?
Yeah, we're done with this journey. This journey that takes so much out of us. Mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically.
Literally.
These shows are abusive.
Well, and filming them, is a whole other level of just giving your heart and soul to these fucking people that write this show. Okay.
The warrior grant him courage and protect him in these perilous times.
They move so quick with the coronation.
You have to.
Yeah. I hope he doesn't go dark side. I really like him. He's such a sweetheart.
First of his name, King of the
He looks so much more kingly.
And Lord of the 7 Kingdoms.
So actually, that actor has played 2 characters in Game of Thrones. He also played one of the Lannister boys that was butchered by the Karstarks. And he's I'm just a squire. Yeah.
And I didn't even notice that.
Yeah. So he got to play 2 Game of Thrones characters.
I'm surprised people weren't makes no sense.
It makes no sense. That's the guy.
The timeline. It doesn't make sense.
This guy.
Fucking Pycelle, you're a liar. You can walk just fine. Aw, his baby girl. She's so much older than him.
She's so much older than him.
Oh!
That's not what you want to see.
Your Grace?
Oh boy.
Long may he reign. Long may he reign. You still mourn for Joffrey? He was my husband, my king. He would have been your nightmare. You never love anything in the world the way you love your first child. Do you think I'm easily shocked? No. The things he did shocked me. After all that's happened, I haven't even given any thought to it. Speak to your father. I'll speak to mine.
Collaborating.
I won't even know what to call you. Sister? Or mother?
Oh, that was a bad move.
So she's like being nice, and Marjorie's just like, I'm still not on
Like, I'm
board
so
with
scared
you.
of you. It is so interesting to watch Cersei have a conversation with someone and not be directly threatening them.
Right. It's like, "Ugh, you're not so bad.
Like, that was nice. Let's stay here.
8,000 unsullied, 2,000 second sons, sailing into Blackwater Bay. But we're not fighting to make you Queen of King's Landing. 10,000 men can't conquer Westeros. There's other news. From Yunkai. They've re-enslaved the freedmen who stayed behind and sworn to take revenge against you.
Please leave me.
Oh.
Not you, Jorah.
Jorah's always the special boy who gets to stay.
It appears my liberation of Slavers Bay isn't going quite as planned. You cancelled me against rashness once in Karth. I didn't listen. How can I rule 7 kingdoms if I can't control Slavers Bay?
You're the mother of dragons.
I need to be more than that. I will not sail for Westeros. I will do what queens do. I will rule.
Okay.
I'm like, okay, I'm down for you saving the cities, but also I want you to go sail to
I want to
Westeros.
see you get involved in the shit.
All of your hood. A memorable shade.
Is this the only way into the Eyrie?
The mountains are impassable. If you attack this gate, you do it on this road. 3 men abreast. And get slaughtered like goats.
Who would pass the bloody gate?
Lord Peter Baelish and his niece Elaine.
Oh, God.
Uncle Peter! Lord Baelish,
My lady.
look what Uncle Peter brought me. A beautiful gift for a beautiful boy. My name is Elise. Do take down that hood, child. Don't you think I know who you are? My flesh and blood.
It's wonderful to meet you, Aunt LYSA.
The Lannisters want to destroy us. They've been trying for years. Now they know what it feels like. And on top of everything else, they made you marry that filthy troll. This is your cousin Sansa, but you're not to call her Sansa in front of anyone but Uncle Peter and myself. Do you understand?
Go. We'll speak soon.
Couldn't have Catelyn, so...
Let's get married tonight.
Ought we not inform the Lords of the Vale about the ceremony?
What wife would do for you the things I've done for you? You gave me those drops and told me to pour them into John's wine, my husband's wine. And you told me to write a letter to Kat, telling her it was a Lannister.
Bomb drop.
Ms. Girl, you are...
Tonight it is then.
Everything that's happened in this show, this whole war, has been because of these two.
Like...
Ned going to the capital, everything.
I would have literally never guessed that. Like, LYSA, of all people, has
Killed
been
her husband.
doing this. Ma'am.
And these are stone walls.
Like, are you okay? Nobody's wiener is that magical.
And your wedding to Loras?
Not happening.
Shortly after dawn.
Shortly.
A fortnight.
The Tyrells are our only true rivals in terms of resources. Do you know how much gold was mined in the Westerlands this past year? Our last working mine ran dry 3 years ago. Vesting the Tyrells in the crown will help a great deal in this respect.
He's like, we're broke.
We're broke, but everyone owes us, so we're rich.
I know you're building a strong case against Tyrion. And as a mother, that is your right.
Lannister legacy is the only thing that matters. You started wars to protect this family. What does Tyrion deserve? For lighting that future on fire.
Well, first of all, he didn't. And second of all, if he did, his brother's better for king anyways. So, like, even if he did do it,
He did everyone a favor.
probably the best thing.
Yeah.
Joffrey was just gonna run the Lannisters into the ground.
Thoros of Myr, ill in pain, the mountain.
Would you shut up?
Mm-hmm.
We come across my brother. Maybe we can both cross the name off our list. Go on, get it over with. Your list of doomed men.
I'm almost done. Only one name left.
Go on.
The Hound.
For what?
The Butcher's Boy.
Damn, she's so mad about that.
How do you like them?
They're delicious.
Peter had 3 crates brought all the way from King's Landing. He feels responsible for you.
Oh, I know he does. I'm so grateful.
Why? Why does he feel responsible for you?
Oh god, the crazy always comes out.
He loves you, Aunt Lysa. He's married to
Your
you.
mother never loved him, never. Cat always went straight for the sweetest thing. And now, Peter is risking his life to save you. You're pregnant.
What?
What if you let Peter do with your body?
Aunt Lysa, no.
Your young, pretty body.
You're hurting me.
I'll know if you lie.
But he's never touched me. Not once, not ever.
Crazy bitch.
You'll execute that dwarf for murdering the king and you'll be free to marry Robin. You'll be the Lady of the Vale.
Oh, Sansa. Can
She just goes from one bad situation to the next.
Can she just get a break?
This is better though, right? Like, I don't
Robin
think...
wants to fly people from the moon door.
I know, but like, LYSA doesn't want to kill her yet. If she thought Peter fucked her, she'd be going down the hatch.
Feel free to stop at any point.
Never, my lady. I'm your squire. All knights have squires, my lady.
I'm not a knight. And I'm not a slaver either. I don't own you. That means you can leave.
I know.
He's having so much trouble on that horse. Is it the horse or is it him?
Him.
What the hell are you doing?
Practicing.
What, ways to die?
It's water dancing.
Dancing? Maybe you ought to put on a dress. Who taught you that shite?
The greatest swordsman who ever lived.
Ooh, a little one-handed cartwheel.
He was killed.
Who by?
Meryn Trant.
The greatest swordsman who ever lived, killed by Meryn fucking Trump.
He was outnumbered.
Go on, do it for your provocative friend.
Damn, she went for it though.
She really just tried to kill
She
him.
meant to do that with her little tiny sword. Stop trying to kill him. Just, like, stick around. Be the pair that you were meant to be.
You'll forgive him.
Stop this nonsense. Everybody kills people in this show. It's fine.
I didn't realize you were a poet.
For one of my daughters.
You have several, don't you?
8.
8? Gods love their stupid jokes, don't they?
Which joke is that?
You're a Prince of Dawn, but you could not save your sister. I'm a Lannister, queen for 19 years, but I could not save my son. What good is power if you cannot protect the ones you love?
You really believe Tyrion murdered your son?
No,
I know he did.
he did not.
We will have a trial and we will learn the truth.
We'll have a trial anyway.
She's literally like, I know he didn't, but I want him
She's
dead.
like, we're gonna have a trial, but I have the answer.
We don't hurt little girls in Dorne.
Would you bring her a gift from me? I wasn't there for her name day. Don't know when I'll see her again. Please tell her. My mother misses her very much.
Pod, you're supposed to skin it.
Silly man. The hair's gonna burn.
Did you ever cook anything for Lord Tyrion?
No, my lady. That was the cook's.
Brienne is so just like, why are you here?
What exactly did you do for Lord Tyrion?
I brought him his meals and cleared his table when he was finished. Mostly I poured wine.
Yeah. Cheers.
I killed a man. Who tried to kill Lord Tyrion at the Blackwater.
How did you kill a Kingsguard?
I pushed a spear through the back of his head.
Well, that'll do it.
He's so matter of fact about it. He's just like, I did this.
I pushed a spear through his head.
Bloody ridiculous. Help me with these straps.
He's like, you want my help?
You need help with something?
You have an assignment for me?
Hey, get up! Get up!
It's just the worst fucking people in the world.
You need water.
You're not here. We're far from here. At the hill. Great weirwood tree. You've seen it too. It's waiting for you. This isn't the end. Not for you. You'll
It
know.
would be crazy just seeing shit all the time.
Brothers, how many?
11 men. Most of them already drunk. Carl was the top-paid cutthroat in Flea Bottom. I've seen what he can do with a knife. Have you seen what I can do with a knife?
Talking a big game about yourself, buddy. You better
Yeah,
deliver.
let's see it.
Except don't deliver because...
Don't take Bran. Don't touch him. But like, where would he... He's not gonna leave.
Like, how you can get back over the wall?
I mean, you have to go back to Castle Black. Like,
Get some rest. You move at sundown.
Stop! Stop, what are you doing? Stop!
oh my god. What are they about to do?
Please leave her alone! Please stop! Stop!
Stop. No.
You've got pretty hair, don't you?
Fuck off.
You like it in the gutter, don't you? If you let my sister go, I can help you. I have the sight. I can see things. And that's very helpful. Have you seen what I'm going to do to your sister? Have you seen what they're going to do to your sister? I saw you die tonight. I saw your body burn.
So true, Busty.
Here, the night's watch.
He's like, I'll tell you what I did see.
Get him, John.
I saw you going through some shit.
These poor women have just suffered.
Their whole lives, they've never known anything but just suffering. Excuse me.
You're Brandon Stark.
John! John!
Keep talking. I'll cut your friends' throats. Starting with the idiot.
Don't call him an idiot. He's a good man. John, pay attention. He's gonna fight in Hodor's body. go.
That was quick.
Oh, poor Hodor is gonna be like, what the fuck did I do?
You saved Bran.
Oh, he hates that he did it though.
Cut me loose, Hodor! You have to decide. Do you want to find the three-eyed raven?
He's like right there. Like you would just so be longing to let him see you.
Hodor. We need to free Sam, and we need to go.
You're free men. You'll never be free. You'll never know what that's like.
Come on, John. Oh my god. That was terrifying. That was so scary.
What a shot. Right through the mouth.
Jon Snow!
Are you alright? Come with me.
The one guy who talked all his shit died.
Immediately.
7 elves could do that to a man.
Hodor.
Hodor.
One said there were 11 of them. Where's Rust?
Little bitch, really? He's like such a little ugh.
Where are you going?
Yeah, what are you gonna find for yourself out in the fucking woods? Where are you running to? There's nowhere to go. Like, I'd rather die in battle than be here. Like, just scared, just knowing you're eventually gonna die.
Well, at least, you know, Ghost got the payback for
Sure did.
not getting his water.
It's not safe for you here on your own. Mance Raider has an army heading this way, and there's worse out there than Mance. You can find your work. Keep you safe.
Meaning all respect, Sir Crow. Your brother Crows beat us and worse. We'll find our own way.
And Craster's Keep.
Burn it to the ground. And all the dead with it.
They're like real life sister wives that like escaped a cult.
Actual sister wives.
Yeah. Wow. I mean, that was obviously good for you know, Jon and all of them.
Yes.
But sad for Bran having to make that decision to not.
Yeah, to have Jon right in front of him and not be able to be like
So
"Jon."
close. And they start playing Ned Stark's theme and you're instantly like,
Ugh.
not the
It's
violin.
so depressing.
Not the violin.
It's so depressing. That was a good episode. Once again, like, all good things. All good things.
For the most part, yeah.
Yeah, literally. Like, I have, like, nothing bad written down.
That's great. I feel like for the first 2 seasons, it was so much of, like, things I don't like. And now you finally, like, loving the content specifically.
I mean, it's just, like, what I deserve after the Red Wedding. Like, if there was, like, just a slaughter of all the rest of the good characters, I'd be like, I don't even want to watch anymore. Like, who am I watching for?
Yeah.
All the bad guys? Like, I don't know.
Right.
Who
am I rooting for?
I need some wins here.
Right. Well, good. Another positive episode. I'm
Yeah.
happy. Let's hear your notes. Let's hear what you liked.
Well, Cersei was, like, really, to me, just, like, not that I'm not rooting for her in any way, but, like, she was very calm this episode. Like, she was being very human, talking to Marjorie and not being, like, hateful.
Dreadful, even though Marjorie was kind of, like, being a bitch back.
But, like, I don't know. I thought it was, like, a decent conversation. And then her talking to
Oberyn, who was low-key threatening her and still, like, maintained her cool.
And she was like, can you just, like, send a gift to my daughter? And, like, being very vulnerable.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm like, I know she's just doing it to be manipulative, ultimately, but it's nice to just see her.
She's just, like, at such a low right now that she's vulnerable.
But she's talking to Oberyn because he's a judge. You know what I mean? Like, that's why she went to see him.
Right.
It's not to get a gift to her daughter.
Yeah.
So, like, you know, you take it for what it is. But I still enjoyed just, like, her being more mellow.
Yeah, totally.
More human.
Getting to see more layers of that person.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Bran using Hodor to kill, what's his name?
Locke.
Yeah.
Such a gruesome death for that man.
And I felt bad for Hodor because he was so clearly like, I didn't want to do that.
Yeah.
But, like, it was what needed to be done.
Super quick death. Like, his bone, like, came out of his neck or
sure
something.
did.
I don't know.
Hodor's a giant.
And it's like, Bran, at this point, like, you can't walk, but you can fly through animals, and now you can fight through Hodor.
Right, like, he lost his legs, but, like, he can just occupy anything.
Mm-hmm.
Which is such a crazy power, and it's, like, a good thing that Bran's, like, a good person.
Right.
Because...
That
like,
power in the wrong hands.
Can you imagine Joffrey with that power?
Right, exactly.
You're just, oh my god, like, kill me. And then Jon killing, what's his name?
Oh, like the Night's
leader
Watch guy.
Yeah, like, such a freaking intense blow, like, straight through the mouth, and then just, like, slowly pulling it back
Well, and
out.
it's like, they do such a good job in that scene, too, because even though it's within seconds, you forget about Jon. Even though he was just knocked down on the ground, the woman stabs him, and now you're, like, preoccupied on these two, that you forget that Jon could stand up and do it.
That she had the assist in that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, these just so, like, wounded, traumatized women.
Yeah.
Like, thank God at least that has come to an end. It's not like their life is going to be, like, beautiful and magical. They're still wildlings.
Right.
But at least it was, like, one of those girls that got to kill him. Like, that just feels so just.
Right, exactly. Because she was his pet.
Yeah.
Specifically that
And they
girl.
were so brutal to them. Like, not that Crosser wasn't, but, like...
You could argue, though, that he was a little bit more demented in the sense of just, like, the drinking out of skulls and, like...
Right. Well, yeah, and they were, like, very... Crosser was one man.
There was, like,
right?
6 to 7
and they
of
had,
them.
like,
Yeah,
all
10 of them.
11 men that were just, like, abusing them, so... and then Ghost killing Rast. Chef's kiss. Love it.
You don't taunt dogs. You don't piss off dogs because they will remember.
Like...
Or wolf,
that's
whatever.
That's a dire wolf.
That's
like,
a dire wolf, yeah.
And what the fuck kind of person even taunts an animal anyways? Like, it's an animal.
Yeah, a sick person.
You're so fucking weird to do that.
Pour water in front of it.
It's not your enemy. It's just a wolf.
It's just
like,
an animal. Like,
it's just a thirsty dog. Like, you're a freak. The only thing I didn't like was Arya putting the Hound in her list. Or, like, saying
you don't like it as because you like him as a character, but you understand.
I understand it. But I'm just like, I just wish that she would just, like, make up with him.
And it's like, it's been so long
they're such
since
a
that
fun
Butcher's
duo
Boy.
for me.
I'm like...
Well, yeah, and he... Like, what more could he do to make up for it? Like, he literally is fuck the king, like...
Saving you.
Absolutely the epitome of, like, I don't fuck with the Lannisters. I do not want to be a part of the, like, royalty.
Mm-hmm.
He did that for Joffrey.
Yeah.
And, like, he's turned his back on Joffrey. And did it with his chest. Like, he was not playing the game. He's been, like, absolutely on Arya's team for the rest of that. So it's, like...
She needs to start to learn how to, like, let go of grudges.
Forgive. Like, we can have character development.
If someone wants to make amends, you have to allow them the chance. Well, I think it depends.
Like, he did a bad thing when he was serving someone bad.
Right.
But then he decided, this is bullshit, and I'm leaving, and now I'm going to help you. And that should make up for it, I think.
Right, exactly. So, I mean, maybe one day they'll, like, get along.
And then I didn't write it under, like, things I like or things I don't like, but LYSA and Baelish are just, I'm shook.
Bomb drop.
Like, that just changes the whole landscape of everything, I feel like.
The whole war between the Starks and the Lannisters.
And it's these two people that have really been not part of the story for a while.
You think.
Well, right, but like on screen, like
Mhm.
Baelish and LYSA have both not really even been there for like most of, like some of season 3 and all of season 4.
Right.
Like they haven't been really even involved. So then to be like, oh, they were kind of the catalyst for all of this.
Don't forget
It's
about those
just
characters.
crazy.
You can't forget about... And it's like, when you look at, like, Baelish, he's been so instrumental in, like, most of the show. Not only was he responsible for killing Joffrey with
everything.
Olenna, but, like, now we find out he's responsible for basically Ned's death and Catelyn's death and Rob's death and, like,
everything.
everybody's death.
It's wild. It's so wild.
Those
So, like,
two.
I don't know if I like it or dislike it, but it's just a wild revelation.
Wild revelation, yeah.
So.
Someone's got to catch them.
Mm.
And Sansa's not in a really good situation,
I
we're
guess
learning.
Not. Yeah, no, she's not in a good situation, but I'm, like, glad that she's out of King's Landing.
Yeah, I mean...
And I think if she just, like, puts her head down for a while, like, it could be not that bad.
Out of sight, out of mind, yeah.
You know what I mean? But definitely not ideal.
But now she has to marry
She's
Robin.
not, like, safe with people that love her, but
Right.
she's not with people that are actively trying to kill her. So.
But this will be her third marriage.
Yeah.
To somebody that, like, she shouldn't be marrying.
She's just like, I keep getting married to psychos.
Horrible people.
Yeah.
Literally.
Except for not Tyrion, but...
But in, like, retrospect, was not the type of person she was supposed to be marrying.
No, absolutely not. No, absolutely not. Poor thing.
All right. Well, I'm really happy you enjoyed that episode. I'm kind of like... Because, you know, it's been a while since I've seen this season, so I know the pivotal things that happened, but part of me's like...
You're reliving it, too.
I'm just like, I don't remember being so positive. So part of me's just like, wow, when is something bad gonna happen?
When's the shit gonna hit the
when
fan?
is this girl gonna cry?
I'm not crying anymore.
If you liked Addie's reaction, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button so you can stay up to date on her journey. We're going to be chugging along through this season and then capping it off, and then we'll be halfway through.
Halfway.
Other than that, we hope you guys have a great rest of your day. We'll see you in the next video.